Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cole.Shelton. We're going to be covering ChainLink in this video. Now, I haven't charted ChainLink yet, but I'm going to take you guys through the process of how I think and how I chart. So let's go ahead and jump right into the video. The first thing I want to do is actually identify support and resistance levels. And we have some resistance at 37, that all-time high, and some support at 15, and again, that $20 level. Again, that's the only support levels I'm going to draw because those are the only realistic ones to draw at this moment. Let's go ahead and jump over to the weekly and adjust our levels, but it doesn't seem like we have to. Maybe adjust this one just barely up a little bit. And it looks like we are consolidating within this range. We'll have to see a nice pullback. Now, what I do like to see is this potential market maker move. Now, with a market maker move, we have a first high, a second high that barely crosses the previous high, pulls back, and then we have a sharp move lower before actually moving higher. Now, that happens all of the time in every single market. And let's go ahead and see where this could possibly go. Let's go ahead and take our Fibonacci retracement from the low to the high. We can see we pulled back right into this OTE zone, broke a little bit there, so I'm not going to use it because it doesn't seem like we're respecting the Fibonacci levels. We do have a trend line that we have to crack, and I actually want to jump over the monthly real quick and draw this trend line. It gives me just a better idea of what's actually going to happen. I like connecting from the wicks. So we are entered in this. So I do expect it to pull back maybe down to 20 bucks, bounce off the trend line, and before breaking this low. And we're going to have, if we hold that level, we're going to have a low with a higher low with a potential third touch on the downtrend and a break back up to this $37 price target, break that back up to that $52 range. Now, I don't know how ChainLink is still so low, not really performing extremely well because they have a great project. Now, if we jump over to the daily, you can see that wedge pattern a little bit more. We do have another trend line that we have to be wary of, is this one right here. We can see that we touched a couple times here, but if we can hold this level and squeeze, we'll squeeze back up of this trend line, but I'm not too worried if we do break the previous low. We will still get caught by this support level and this trend line for the move higher. Now, if we go ahead and look at our MACD, it looks like we're about to get a buy signal. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the MACD. The buy signal is telling us now, but this is not anywhere close to being a buy in my opinion. This is just still way too risky. We're getting decreasing volume on the move higher. We are getting a lot of green candles, but this could just be a bull flag how it was here, and then we could break lower. And if we take a look at the RSI, we have some slight divergence. We have our bullish divergence. We can see that the RSI is making lower lows while we are making higher highs. That is a good bullish indicator for ChainLink. Now, that does give me a little bit more confident that we could possibly hold this trend line and not come all the way back down to $20, which is a good sign. But I would wait for a retest of this trend line with a higher low before you get in. Ideally, you'd see a hammer candle or a doji candle with very, very high volume. I could see ChainLink holding this level, consolidating, breaking out of this wedge, popping up to this 37, maybe come back, have a slight retest of this previous support level, slight support, before breaking, going to those highs. Or we're going to see us pop up, get rejected, break this trend line to the downside, maybe consolidate, and then anything can happen there. I don't have data. I'm not going to try to do that, try to make a prediction, but I'm just giving you guys know what the update is for ChainLink. We can go either direction still, but I'm just giving you guys the levels that I'm watching and where ChainLink could possibly go. If we do break this $20 level and this trend line, I'm not going to touch ChainLink. Now, if we break this trend line, I'm not going to touch it until I see a reversal pattern or a candle reversal pattern. Unless we see Bitcoin start to absolutely moon, because ChainLink and all the other altcoins will moon when Bitcoin moons. And you just got to give it a little bit of time. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. If you guys haven't already, consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind. And I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So I will see you guys in the next one.